suggestions that will help you, that you might at other times maybe dismiss or ignore, generally find harder to accept. So the hypnotic trance is a way of kind of getting around your natural defences. And I'll be using the ASMR whispering because this puts the body in a state similar to REM sleep. So this is the state that we're in when we are dreaming, and in this state our mind is primed for learning. So these two things combined, the hypnotic state and the REM state, will maximise the chances of you being able to put these suggestions into practice and to lose weight and maintain that weight loss. How does that sound? Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay, in that case, let's get started. Okay, so get yourself comfortable in your chair, and then I don't want you to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, close your eye and sink back into the chair. Allow it to take your weight, to support your weight. And now all you need to do is listen to the sound of my voice and follow the instructions that I give you. You will be aware of other sounds, but these will not bother you. You will be able to focus completely on the sound of my voice. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the relaxation exercise. I'm going to count from 1 to 20. And as I do this, your arm and hand will begin to feel incredibly light. And as I count, it will begin to float upwards to eventually come to rest upon your head. Now, you could resist this, but that's not what we're here to do today. So I would like you to just go with it and allow your arm to slowly rise as I count. Okay, let's begin. 1. The first light, easy sensation moves into the fingertips of your right hand. 2. The feeling is spreading around beneath your fingernails. 3. It is moving up to the first joint of the fingers. 4. Spreading to the large knuckle across the back of the hand. 5. The first light movements begin to start taking place. Slight movements of the fingers, the twitching of the muscles. 6. The light sensation spreads all across the back of your hand. 7. Spreading over and into your thumb. 8. Moving now all through the palm of your hand. 9. The light sensation spreads up and into your wrist. Think of your left hand now. You will see by comparison, your left hand is beginning to feel very, very heavy. 10. Your right hand grows lighter and lighter with each count, just as light as a feather floating in the breeze, and even lighter, as light as a gas-filled balloon, just as a gas-filled balloon will rise and float towards the ceiling. In the same way, by the time I reach the count of 20, your right hand 12, 13. Once again, think of your left hand. Your left hand has grown so heavy, it feels as if it is made of marble or stone. 14. That light sensation is spreading up towards your elbow now. 15. From the fingertips all the way up to the elbow, your hand has grown light, light and free. It's beginning to lift. It's moving, lifting, rising and floating. 16. Now your arm is moving, lifting, rising. Good. And as your arm is lifting, you are going deeper and deeper into hypnosis. 17. Your hand continues moving, lifting and rising until it now comes to rest on the top of your head. And as it does, your eyelids lock tightly closed. So tightly closed that the more you try to open them, the tighter they are locking closed. Good. Now, at 19, your hand is getting ready to come back down and rest in your lap. 20. Allow it to slide back into your lap. And at the same time, your eyelids are locked so tightly closed that the more you try to open your eyelids, the tighter they are looking closed. That's fine. Now stop trying and go deeper into your trance. Now, let's turn our attention to the goal of weight loss, to that slim, healthy, attractive body that you desire. I'm going to make some suggestions to you that will allow you to make some permanent changes in your life that will make this goal of weight loss a reality for you. These suggestions are going to take complete and thorough effect upon the deepest part of your subconscious mind, sealing themselves in the deepest part of your subconscious mind, so they will remain there forever and become a permanent part of every cell of your brain and body. Your new approach to eating, shape and weight takes account of what you need and when you need it. Your body can guide you if you allow it to, if you listen to the cues it offers you. Become aware of when you are hungry. This is when you will eat. Become aware of when you are full. This is when you will stop. When you eat slowly, mindfully. It takes nearly 20 minutes for your mind and body to fully register the food you have supplied to it. So eating slowly will allow you to keep pace with your body and stop eating when it is had enough. This will prevent you from overeating, from feeling overly full and uncomfortable, guilty and ashamed. Now, if you have been ignoring these cues of hunger and fullness for a while, it may take a while to reacquaint yourself with them. So every time you feel the urge to eat, you will need to check in with yourself to see if it is time to eat. whilst you are eating, you will need to check in with yourself to see if it is time to stop. With time, the cues of hunger and fullness will become easier and stronger to spot, and as you practice this approach, you will find it increasingly easy to be led by them. In your quest for a slimmer and healthier body, you will endeavour to supply your body with only healthy, nutritious foods, foods that will replenish and repair your body, choosing, whenever you can, food that is as close to its natural state as possible, as unprocessed as possible, choosing foods that do not contain unnecessary levels of refined sugar and salt, fresh foods, good quality foods, locally sourced foods. These foods will nurture and heal your mind and body, as well as encouraging your weight to settle at an optimum level for your build and genetics. You will notice that if you follow this approach, your tastes will change and you will no longer crave sweet, salty, overly processed foods. You will, without thinking, begin to choose those foods with a high nutritional profile. However, if and when you do fancy one of those foods that you used to eat a lot of, you will allow yourself a small amount of it without feeling guilty. But what you will notice is that it does not bring you the same pleasure as it once did. You will find that you are happy to leave it unfinished, as if your mind and body is simply no longer interested in this way of eating. You will have a confidence in and patience with this approach. You will feel a strong connection with it and motivation to persevere with it. With each day you will notice your mind and body growing stronger with it. You will not crave your old way of eating, for you know that it is harmful, toxic. It brings with it only guilt, discomfort and shame. Your new approach will boost your belief in your worth, your ability to achieve what you set out to achieve, and your confidence in your mind and body's ability to serve you if you treat them well. I'm now going to count backwards from 5 to 1, and when I get to 1, you will open your eyes and be fully awake. 5, 4, starting to feel more awake. 3, 2, and 1, fully awake. Open your eyes. Okay, just take a moment now to settle back to your surroundings. It's quite